Hello everyone, in this video we'll be talking about the human nervous system. So the function of human nervous system is to coordinate all the activities of our body, and it also helps all the other organ system to work together in a coordinated manner. Nervous system is composed up of certain special cells which are known as neurons or nerve cells. These are the longest cell in the human body. It helps in carrying the messages in the form of electrical signals or nerve impulses. Neuron has three components: cell body, which contains nucleus and cytoplasm. Next, it has shorter fibers on the cell body. These are known as dendrites. Next, it has axon. Axon has myelin sheath on it, myelin covering, which is insulated in nature. In the end, they have nerve ending, which is the actual ending of this cell. Now, how these signals are transferred, how the electrical messages, electrical signals or nerve impulses are transferred in a neuron. So, dendrites picks up the signal from the receptors. It passes the impulses to the cell body, and from cell body it reaches the axon. From axon it reaches the nerve ending. From nerve ending, the signals are picked up by the dendrites of the next neuron. The dendrites of the next neurons. But these two neurons are not connected directly. There is a gap between them, and that gap is known as synapse. Now, we have three types of neurons based on how they are transferring the signal. First, we have sensory neurons. It passes the signal from the sensory cells to the central nervous system. Central nervous system is nothing but the brain and the spinal cord. Brain and spinal cord. Next type we have is the motor neuron. It transfers these electrical impulses from the central nervous system to the muscle cells, which are also known as effectors. Next we have relay neurons. It passes the electrical impulses between the other neurons. So these neurons are the intermediate neurons which passes the electrical impulses from one neuron to the another neuron. Now let us see how the signals are being transferred, how the two neurons are interacting with each other. So, as we have discussed in the last diagram, that dendrites picks up the signal and it reaches the cell body, then to the axon, and from axon it reaches the nerve ending. So this is the axon of the first neuron and this is the nerve ending. Electrical impulses are being transferred here. These electrical signals are converted into chemical signals. These chemicals are known as neurotransmitters, which are packed in certain vesicles. These vesicles fuses with the cell membrane of the first neuron, which is the neuron A. It fuses with it and releases the chemicals, the neurotransmitters, in the gap between the two neurons. This gap is known as the synapse. Now there are certain receptors which are there on the cell membrane of other neuron, which is neuron B. Once the receptors and the chemical interact with each other, it generates a new electrical impulse in the next neuron. So this is the generation of the impulse in the next neuron. I hope you understand these topics. If you have any question, you can leave a comment. Thank you so much for today and have a great day.